Okay, I am fully aware that I look like crap, but I wanted to make a video, but I didn't want to make a video, so we're making a short. Now, I've been making a lot of content regarding generative AI, and I wanted to talk about something that I briefly mentioned in my last video about the sort of AI witch hunt, where a lot of people are using those AI detectors to detect if something is AI, and a lot of those are wrong. And I don't mean like wrong in a bad way. I mean like they are just genuinely incorrect. And even in one of my previous posts or my previous shorts, I threw my own art in there that I know I made from start to finish. But with the rise of generative AI, there is also a rise of people outright claiming that anything and everything they see online is AI, even when it isn't. So let's talk about how to spot generative AI. See, now for me, typically generative AI images, they kind of give me like an uncanny valley vibe. Like, I don't necessarily see anything at first, it's just something here doesn't feel right. I mean, there is also the very sort of painterly-ish style that's almost too smooth, feels like a filter, to some degree is a filter, because people are literally just putting pictures into something like ChatGPT and being like, turn this into this. But what we're not going to do is find a piece of artwork, be like, that's AI, this is off, that looks weird. As I say in a lot of my videos now, art is a culmination of skills that anyone can learn. And that being said, no one is perfect. Granted, AI is notorious for adding fingers and making hands do weird things or putting things where they shouldn't be. But I'm going to be honest, as someone who has done that themselves by accident and has drawn hands backwards, forgetting which way a hand goes in a weird pose, artists kind of do that too sometimes. So you probably remember this from one of my previous videos. This was from me throwing one of my own pictures, that one, into one of those detectors. And it said, this is very confident it was made with AI. Okay, so let's go to the actual picture. My guess is it probably thought the skulls looked too wonky. Even though, I mean, they're in the background, they're not meant to be high detail. But let's see, most people look at the hands. I mean, you could argue that they might be a little big. The hair, no, I think the hair turned out pretty well, especially with the ribs holding it up. I like that. It's a fun detail. Unless maybe it's like this smoky, like, blobby thing we got going on. Was it the weirdly animal-type skulls that aren't necessarily animal skulls? I mean, the style is pretty consistent throughout. Unless maybe it thought the face markings were hair.